Good rising, Sonsenergy, sun rays. I hope you have woken up today with good spirit, good attitude, good vibrations, good thoughts, and all the rest of that great stuff. All right, I've been hesitating doing these videos, and then last night I just had the epiphany to say, get your lazy tail on there and go do the video and stop playing around. So, what I decided to do this morning before I head into work is come on and give a little inspiration and share with you a story that happened to me last week, 2 times last week actually. And as you can see in the title, I guess I'm not black, according to these people, or yeah, I guess I'm not black because I had to think about what the other person said too. Now, mind you, disclaimer, I don't have a problem with anybody else. I don't have a problem even if you call me biracial. I don't have a problem with that. But to tell me I'm not black. Now, usually I have my hair in an afro puff or something. Today I just washed it, threw it back. So, I can understand how you can say, well, maybe she's, I don't know why we define ourselves by landmass, but maybe she's Hispanic. Maybe she's Native American, which that is in my blood. That's what Sonsenergy or Sonseare, which is my name, which means morning star. So I'm like, what difference does it make, first and foremost? Because I am giving you a service, because I'm in real estate. So, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you that story and share with you what I do in the morning to get me going. I always have to find good energy. I always take in good juice. You like my cup? I like my cup. It's sparkly. It's cute. So I got some lemon zinger cold pressed juice in here that I got from one of my favorite spots. And it has lime and apple and some other good stuff in here that just gives you good vitamins. I'm on a weight loss journey. And I was worrying too much about my weight because I'm not really that big. I only have probably like 15 pounds to lose or to put in the right places. I've got 15 pounds over what I should have. It just fell in the wrong spot. But I've been told that I should do these videos. My friends, my family, well, some of my family, my daughters have told me, you should really do these videos, Mom, because of your routine every morning and, you know, just your story, just the things that you go through daily. So what I do every morning to guide me, so it's not a religious thing. This is just my thing. I take it to give me guidance. So what I want to do is share it daily with you all. And so daily I'll be posting up these inspirational oracle cards that I pull for myself. Kind of give me a story on where I should go every day. So now when I pull these, I'm going to pull them so that it's a story for us to do every day. Something to guide us. You don't have to believe in oracle cards or tarot cards or anything like that. I am learning how to read tarot cards. I'm very excited about doing that. That's the next step. I just have to make sure that I stay on point with my studies. But the oracle cards, I've actually done readings with just the oracle cards, and people have thanked me. I kept my gift to myself for a long time, and I was fearful of what people would say, or religious family or friends. Oh, you shouldn't do that, and that's wrong, and that's of the devil, and that's this and that. And I'm going, yeah, okay, ain't no devils around me. I'm just saying, I have good energy with me always. But on this good rising day, Sonsenergy, sun rays, I just wanted to share with you all these oracle cards that I use in this story. Well, let me get to the story. I'm going to stop shuffling because I don't want that energy on those cards. at work, and I'll make it quick, I am a black woman. My daddy was black because he has passed or transitioned. My mom is still living and she is black. They are both fair-skinned people. My mom, her mom was Caucasian. Now, she's biracial. My daddy, pure black. His father, dark-skinned black man. My grandmother, a light-skinned black woman, like my complexion. Actually, I look a lot like my grandmother. So with two light-skinned people coming together, they had a light-skinned child. Right? Makes sense. Right? Right. Right. And it's just a shame at the age of 53, at 53 years old, that I have to keep explaining this to people. I am a black woman. I was raised up with black thoughts, which means I grew up around African-centered activities. My daddy was a conga drummer or a drummer of any drum. Played the piano. He was a musician. That's why I love music. My uncle still drum. My daughter drums. My brothers drum. So it's in our blood, no matter how light we are. So this woman, she was from Syria, and she was looking for an apartment for her daughter. And I took her to an apartment. We had a good conversation. And then she asked me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "I'm from here." She was like, "No, no, 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 no. Where are you from?" "I'm from here." She said, "No, no. What's your background?" I said, "I'm black." "No, you're not black." Okay, first, how you gonna tell me what I'm not? Secondly, who are you and why are you asking me if I'm black? But I'm on the clock, so I have to be very careful about how I respond. And I'm usually a calm person, so I respond calmly anyway. So I said, "What do you mean?" She was like, "No, you're not black. My friend is black. She's from Zimbabwe or somewhere. And she's a nun. See, watch. See, I'm going to show you her picture." So she brings up this beautiful older black woman, darker skin. She said, "Now see, no, she's black." And I said, "Hold on a minute." I said, let me do this real quick in the nicest manner that I can without throwing this lady back. Mind you, she's an older lady, not real old, probably in her 60s, I'll say, or late 50s. And she says to me, "Well, you can't be black." So I said, let me tell you a story." I said, some years ago, a long time ago, there were some Europeans that decided to come over and kidnap a people from their land and bring them over here to enslave them to do free labor. In that, they decided that not only did they want free labor, they wanted free sex. So they would just go take what they wanted, which produced different shades of original black people. So after that, a lot of those enslaved black people they would escape. And a lot of their escape, because we had already had a relationship with the natives that were here, would go hide amongst the natives. In that, they start producing children. And from those productions of children of enslaved original people and enslaved original people on this continent and the European bloodline and the taking of blacks and natives of this land, produced this beautiful human being called me. And so I'm here with black in me, native in me, and European in me. And it's okay to have European in you. But the one thing you're not going to tell me is that I'm not black and that that I'm white. Now, I was mad for a little bit. I mean, I was mad. I was heated. And then I went to the office and I'm telling the girl in the office, the other sister in the office about what's going on. I said, you know, I used to have to go through this shiggity when I was a little girl. And I had to fight. Sound like, what's the name from The Color Purple? I had to fight all my life. But I did. I had to fight. And the funny thing is, I didn't only just have to fight for my protecting people teasing me of my lighter skin, but I also used to protect my friends of who were of a darker hue than I am. Like, I didn't give a darn who you were. To tease and ridicule and belittle someone because of their skin tone, especially in our community, is sad. And I'm going to put a message out there. Anybody that's of a lighter skin tone, like myself, or lighter, or you have light eyes, or you have straighter hair, or whatever, if you are looking down upon our darker skinned sisters and brothers, shame on you. Because in the end, when they come look for us to get us, when we're shot in the street, when we're being profiled, because I've had that, I don't care how light I am, I've still been profiled in the store. I've still been profiled. So all of this stuff with this light skin, black skin, darker skin stuff has to stop. We're all black. We're black. I I mean, I caught it from both ends terribly. I'm fighting my people over here when I was young, and I'm fighting white people over here when I was young, just to prove to people who I am. So I always stayed to myself. And then I also had this gift of seeing and seeing spirit, things like that. And so I always felt alone, and I was very, very quiet. And not until I hit 50 did I decide I'm going to not hold back anymore. I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to tell this story. And my daughter is actually editing my book right now. However, I just wanted to give you all that story. Oh, then the second part, even before her. Oh, well, let me get back to her. I realized with her, she is from Syria, which is in Africa. And in a lot of parts of Africa, they look at lighter skinned black people and they label them as white. And when it hit me the next day, I was like, oh, not that the shiggity is right, but why she had her mindset and looking at her age, which is like you still hear some older white people call black people colored. And they just like, what? What's wrong? Colored? The hell we look like a Crayola? Well, I guess, well, look, I ain't no freaking crayon. But that did upset me quite a bit. And that was 2 days after another woman who I had helped, and she called the office and she was talking to our receptionist, and she said, yeah, I gave it to the black lady that's in there. And she said the black lady, so she thought she was talking about the other lady. But before the other lady that works with me, she was like, oh, no, the one that's black but not black. Child, when I tell you, I had this look of, what the heck are you talking about? I'm black but not black. Think over that. I'm black but not black. I can't with people. So now I just laugh it off. I don't say anything. Well, I had to school that one lady, but I got over it. I didn't want to make the video in my emotions. I wanted to make it and talk about it after I thought about it, because I don't want to say anything that would have been wrong. But I do want to say this. Please stop this colorism bullshiggity, because it's ridiculous. If, like I said, if you are a darker skinned person, baby, I have your back. I used to fight, physically fight anyone that teased my friends for the color of their skin. And I will do it to this day. And if you are, I'll repeat, if you are a light-skinned person, black person, I don't care what landmass you come from, whether you say I'm Spanish, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Portuguese, I'm this, I'm that, you're black. And I'm not getting into technical terms of what some people say. No, you're not black, you're this, you're that. Okay, I'm using it so that it's understood for the story. So all my comments, just remember, I don't know if I stated in my first video, I keep peace and I have a no negativity zone. That's all that's around me. Everything around me stays peaceful, including my comment box. So don't bring out any negative. But if you have stories about the suffering that you've had being a darker skinned person, the suffering you've had being a lighter skinned black person, the things that you have to endure, leave them in the comments. I love to see it. I love to see how you dealt with it. I love to see, how you stood up for yourself. And it's hard because it shut me down as a child. Because I was called banana girl, half breed, um, red bone. I hate when someone calls me red bone. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mixed banana girl, mixed monkey, like everything. You put people in trauma. You trauma people's lives when you do stuff like that, especially with children. Stop saying, oh, you got good hair. Their hair is good. It was made by the Creator, so it's very good. So what if you can't put a comb through it? It's still good hair. All this good hair, light skin stuff. Look, when this stuff it dries up, honey, I think I got about 3 or 4 different textures in here. And it's just like poof. This is just wet and laid down right now. Don't sit here and say I got good hair. It's good because the master made it. Your hair is good because the master made it. I don't care what type or what grade you think you have. You have good hair. Stop hiding it. Stop hiding your hair. Now I'm about to give you my oracle cards so we can get out of here today and live our lives and have a beautiful, prosperous day. I'm going to get my juice in. That sounded rude, swallowing in the mic. But I put the mic on today because I really wanted y'all to hear me. And I wasn't sure. Be patient with me with these videos because I'm just starting and I'm getting motivated to keep doing them. So let's see what Spirit gives us this morning. Because see, baby, when this is talking to you, it's talking to me. That's my thing. When it's talking to you, it's talking to me. Let me see what we get today in these beautiful oracle readings. Self-mastery. It's time to get centered and fix yourself, people. Today, let's center ourselves. Just not talking to you, I'm talking to me. So, let's look at these. All right, let's master ourselves. You see the chakras? That's balancing all your energies from your higher source to your lowest desires and everything in between. Get rid of the jealousy, balance that out in your heart chakras. Learn how to speak, clear your throat chakra. Self-mastery in your gifts. Self-mastery in whatever it is you choose to do. This video is going to go a little over 20 minutes because I was jibber-jabbering, so be patient. Okay. Let's get two more. Get 2 more out this deck. How's that? Hot dang it. When you master yourself, guess what comes? Abundance. I don't know if this is backwards or not, but You guys get it. It's abundance. It's abundance. Please master yourself. And when mastering yourself, you're going to find that abundance is there for you for the taking. I love this card. I do. I love the redness. Red is the root, which are the desires and the wants and needs and your hustle and your work and love, everything. In the red, you can have abundance of love, abundance of finance, but you have to master yourself. Stop running from yourself. I was running from myself. I was running from my gifts. I am actually self-mastering. This is just not talking to you. This is talking to me. So, master yourself and even asking for abundance. It's a beautiful thing. Next one. Go outside and play a little. Play. Have fun in life. We get so bogged down with work and school and family and children and soccer practice and basketball and football practice and all of that stuff that in the telephone, I said telephone, cell phone, and all these other devices, we don't play. We don't have a good time with each other because we're steady on the phone. Now, if you're on the phone watching this, that's fine. That's an excuse. But no, do that before you go outside and play. So let these 3 things resonate within you today. Because not only are they talking to you, they're talking to me. So, play more. Look at these 2. They're communicating. They're communicating and they're playing. They don't have cell phones in their hands. They actually are interacting with each other. Interact with people. Go outside. Have a good time. Take your children. Play with them when you get home. Tell everybody, put the phones down. Get a video game or something. We got Air Pictionary, which is great, where you can draw the picture in the air, like you can connect it, and then it'll come onto the devices. If you can't put your device down, at least play a game with it. And then I still love my Wii game, so we will get on and play Wii, and I'll do my workout with my Wii. 3 things. Master yourself so that you can create abundance, so that you can go play and have a good time and stop worrying. Because when you don't have to worry about money and bills and worry about stuff that's within you, you're able to do this a whole lot better. You're able to have fun and play. Plain and simple. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put those up on my dresser where I always look at them. Let's see what else we got. I think I'm just gonna pull one from here. I'll pull the other ones later. Spirit guides, angels, deities, all the creators, you are so wonderful to us this morning. Please give us what we need to make us through our day. This is just not for them. This is for me. So, this one was turned. These 2 were turned over in the deck, so we're just going to take it for what it is. Belongings, possessions. Be very careful of your finances. And start working on them. Get some insurance. A lot of us don't have insurance. We just leave our children just to figure it out when we pass. Get some insurance. Start taking ownership over your finances and the possessions and things around you. Also, if you're a hoarder, get rid of a lot of things that you're not using. And I know you're going to, I got to hold on to this. I got to hold on. No, you don't. If you haven't touched it in at least a year or 2, and it's not a sentimental memorabilia of family, like pictures or awards or something like that, get rid of it. If it's just junk and you still got tags on clothes from 3 years ago, baby, get rid of it. Give it to somebody who needs it. And forgiveness. Don't be mad at people. Like I said, I forgave that lady. I did, because I realized she was ignorant. So she had to be schooled on blacks that are here. So find your forgiveness. And also, speak your truth. Speak truth. And then clear your throat chakra because that goes with it. Speak your truth because you have to forgive. A lot of us don't forgive because we don't speak our truth to people. We hold stuff in. I'm just not talking to you. I'm talking to me. Okay, one last thing. I love these Egyptian oracle cards. And I'm going to give us a message. Ooh, that flipped out. The Isis healing goddess now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing, which goes to this one. Mastering, self-mastery. Isis, the healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. Beautiful. I'm not even going to self-explain that. That's just beautiful. That message is just for you, but it's not just for you. It's for me too. All right, so that's it today. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. This is for September 3rd. I'm going to have a thing called Pillow Talk and Tea Time because I make pillows. And I make little stools, not to be rolled upon. Well, I do put rollers on them, but decorative stools. And so while I'm making those or getting ready to ship some off, I want to get on with you because I always have my tea when I do it. And that's in the evening. So I'm going to start doing those, maybe on the weekend or something. I'll see. We'll see where spirit leads us. But just remember your cards today, people. I think I put the other ones back. Remember these. Oh, where'd she come from? She slipped out today. I don't know where that came from. She just ended up in my hand for some reason. A mystery is to be unveiled and new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. Now, this is really talking to me. Boom, 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 boom. All right, people. Y'all have a great, wonderful day. Keep these in mind. Okay? Play more. Speak your abundance. Don't be scared to go in your head and fix yourself and balance yourself. Eat balanced foods. That's a start. Stop eating foods that aren't good for you, that throw you off. All these chemicals and crap. That's why we can't think straight. That's why we can't think right. Y'all get some fresh pressed juice. Ooh, honey. That's so good. All right. Y'all have a great day. And as I always say, be the example and never the excuse. I love y'all. Have a great Sonsenergy Sunray day. Make sure that you shine bright and let them see you shine. Never dull your light. I love y'all. Bye.